What's up, y'all? Hey, we with the fourth game of this. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I had to go ahead and change her color. You know what I'm saying? I had her too dark. You feel me? So I had to go and change her color real quick. But hey, nah, man, we finna get into this fourth game. Hey, last game she went crazy, man. She went crazy, 132 points. So she's starting to do her thing a little bit. You feel me? So we finna see what she gonna hit this time.
It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. And on tap tonight, it's the Gold. No spark needed to light the fire under these LA fans. They're ready to show their California love.
Whenever we get a Northern California team facing off with one from Southern California, it just feels bigger. And these Sparks fans should be extra rowdy for GSV in town.
And so for Golden State, they dropped their first meeting, but they have 3 games left against the Sparks. And for this Valkyries team in their first season, Tim, what do you like about their roster?
I like the experience they added. Kayla Thornton from the expansion draft, Tiffany Hayes as a free agent. Those two will lead this young roster.
Johnson outside. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range.
That's just a defensive breakdown. I mean, she is not the player you want to leave open from the perimeter.
To the paint. Here's Hayes. Makes it off the glass.
Makes a good team a great team. It's Hayes' intensity that gets her whole team going.
Johnson outside. From deep. Drops in the tray.
They need to make her earn those threes because if you play off her, she's automatic.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Tiffany Hayes for 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now Burton. Outside Hayes. Lets it go from deep. Again, Tiffany Hayes missing. Johnson with it. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Valkyries. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And here's Kayla Thornton from the arc. And the 3-ball is good.
Well, you have to run Thornton off her shot. You simply cannot let her get comfortable in the catch and fire.
Johnson outside. From outside the arc. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field, and she's taken only 6 shots.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
And Tiffany Hayes, here we go. Banked in off the glass.
She's hit the ground running here in the first quarter and just has put together a nice quarter offensively.
Johnson outside. The 3 is up. Tag Benlay with the rebound. Golden State trailing here. Hayes with it, and it's Johnson picking her up. Pass to Burton. Out of bounds, it'll be the Sparks ball.
I think she was surprised to see that pass coming her way. She reacted too late.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Johnson outside. The 3. It's hauled in by Tiffany Hayes. And here's Burton. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Hayes. Thornton left side. Burton. 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the triple. And that makes it a tie ball game.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Johnson. Again, the miss by the Sparks. Pass to Burton. Now Billings. She's covered by Hamby. Here's Hayes. And the layup's good off the glass.
When they've got to her, she's come through. Keep getting her touches.
Here's Johnson. 12 points for her. Shot to stop the drought. In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for her this game.
This has been a thriller. You can't say enough about the way these teams have battled each other.
All signs point to this thing going all the way down to the wire. I'd be shocked if it ended any other way, Tim.
I'd certainly take that, Ryan.
And we're about a quarter into the regular season. I know you both have some clear championship favorites, but you're usually wrong, so I probably shouldn't listen to it.
Well, I have a couple of teams in mind, that's for sure. But it's always dangerous to make predictions this early into the season.
It's not like you. Usually you're making predictions about everything. There's still a lot of time, Brian and Blake. Things can change. There could be a blockbuster trade or a major injury that shifts the balance of power. So sorry, I'm not naming teams yet.
There's the triple. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of those 12 now.
12 straight points off the three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And now that they're rolling from out there, you've got to get it in their jersey and try to deny those looks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days.
The kick out to Hayes. A baseline J. Again, Tiffany Hayes missing. The Sparks with the lead. Johnson right side. For 3. That counts. She's put up 13 shots and now has made 8 of them.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
Pass to Thornton. Here's Hayes. Johnson defending. Down low. Brink with the steal. Now here's Johnson. Tight defense on her. Takes the 3. Another 3 for the Sparks.
Last 5 makes, all 5 from long range.
And the defense hasn't pressed up to deny it. They're hanging back, and they're getting picked apart.
Pressure the ball, pressure something.
The kick out to Billings. Pass to Burton. Hayes. There's a screen by Billings. Will it go? Brink grabs the miss.
Well, you could see it in her eyes. She wanted to return the favor with that 3, but she just couldn't get it to go.
From past the arc. Yes, it's good. She's made 2 for everyone she's missed. That's 10 of 15 in the contest. And here's Golden State. They trail by 16. Outside Hayes. Up top, Fagbenle. Tiffany Hayes on the wing. Shot clock at 6. That 3 off the mark.
She's jacked up a number of 3s, but her accuracy has just not been there. If you ask me, it's time to try something new.
This one for 3. And the Sparks, another 3.
And the defense looks stunned. I mean, Brian, it is triple after triple.
Yeah, they seem powerless to stop it. Just hoping they cool off, I guess.
It's going to take more than hope, though. It's going to take some actual defense.
Absolutely.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Great quarter for her at the offensive end, trying to will them back.
Johnson outside. The 3 ball. Bangs home the trifecta.
These defenders better start closing down their shooters.
Yeah, it's 2 straight from long range.
To the middle. Fagbenle. She's covered by Hamby. A nice shot by Fagbenle.
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
Johnson outside. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Shoots the three. Good on the triple.
They wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're locked in right now, really making the most out of their possessions.
I love the game plan from this coach early.
Here's Hayes. The Sparks grab the miss.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
And last season was Dearica Hamby's 10th in the W, and no doubt about it, her best.
Well, over her first 9 years, she averaged just about 9 points per game. Last year, that average jumped to 17, embracing an increased scoring role.
Golden State with the ball. Pass to Thornton. And here's Burton. Back to Billings. Thornton. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline.
Rebounding is going to be a focal point for them in this one, fellas.
Yeah, Brian, it has been so far. They've already got a nice edge on the glass.
Takes the three. Another three for the Sparks.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're still in the first quarter.
And it hasn't been just about their scoring, Tim. They're playing tremendous defense, too.
Well, Brian, you got to give it up for the coach as well. This game plan has been perfect. Well done to finish that one off.
Here's Johnson. Another one falls for the Sparks.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Okay, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Sparks ahead, opening a huge gap, and we'll return shortly. And welcome back. It's been Here's the Valkyries with the ball. On the wing, Kayla Thornton. Now Burton. Picked by Fagbenle. Kicks it out to Thornton. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Here's Jackson. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
A great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, exploding to the bucket just as soon as that ball was going the other way.
Outside Hayes. Pass to Burton. Jacks up a three. Brink brings down the board.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Shot's good by Johnson.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
Tiffany Hayes on the wing. Kicks it out to Thornton. Valkyries with another miss.
boy, I mean, they can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
There's the three, and the Sparks, another three.
Great outside shooting is really fueling this run.
And the D's just getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down.
Pass to Hayes. Now Burton trying to get back on track. Hamby grabs the miss. Johnson right side. Let's go with a three. Cans it from downtown.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
Pass to Thornton. And she uses the glass on the layup.
She might be undersized as a 6'1 forward, but Thornton makes up for it with touch, finds ways to score down low.
Johnson outside. Puts up a three. Another three for the Sparks.
They've given up so many threes today.
Their defensive rotations on the perimeter have been abysmal.
Here's Burton. Here's Hayes. And the Valkyries, another bucket.
Take a bow, Tiffany Hayes. She is putting on a show.
So it's the Sparks now. Johnson outside. The three gets a three-pointer to fall.
What a first half she's having from downtown. She's been locked in since the moment she stepped on the floor.
To the inside. Here's Fagenle. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
A big lead for them, both on the scoreboard and the rebounding column.
Well, rebounding has been a big key, asserting their will, and they've taken control.
Here's Johnson. Another three for the Sparks.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from three-point range.
Yeah, it's been pronounced and definitely a big factor to point to in this game.
And that one's good. Hayes.
A lot more threes for him here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they're getting trigger happy, and you can't win the game with one shot. You got to vary it up and challenge the defense.
Here's Johnson. And the Sparks, another three.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Burton, Johnson defending. Tiffany Hayes for three. Brink grabs the miss. And the Sparks with possession here. Johnson outside. Fires from deep. Another three for the Sparks.
And that'll raise their field goal percentage even more. They're enjoying a big edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. They've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has just been great.
Such a high IQ on this team. Beautiful dish down low.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. The Sparks on top, running away with this one. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. You have to like what we're seeing from Johnson.
She played a very smart game offensively, looking for and finding gaps in the defense and always looking for the best shot possible.
Yeah, the way she played that first half, well, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient on offense.
It's Burton. Pass to Thornton. Hayes. Back to Thornton. Here's the three. And there's the whistle. That goes on Fagbenle. That is her first foul of the game. And it's the Sparks ball. Now here's Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Valkyries.
Valkyries ball.
And here's Burton. Pass to Fagbenle. Here's Hayes. Good. And Fagbenle gets the assist.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball not only inside, but convert those opportunities.
No doubt what their offensive philosophy is today. Pound that ball inside.
I love it.
Johnson gets it to go from downtown.
She just keeps on going. She's got more points than anybody out there.
Pass to Fagbenle. Hayes. And the layup is good.
You know, you simply cannot say enough about her individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
Johnson outside. Fires for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Inside. Fagbenle inside. She's covered by Hamby. The shot by Billings, no good. Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Johnson outside. Fires the three. Valkyries with the rebound. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside Hayes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, they're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
Here's Johnson. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Now here is Hayes. She's guarded by Plum. Basket good.
Their crisp passing has opened things up offensively.
Yeah, it makes the game easy. 10 straight points off of an assist. That's impressive.
Johnson outside. The tray nailed from three-point land.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You'll love to see that.
Pass to Hayes. Soft touch off the glass.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Johnson outside. From downtown, and the Sparks, another three.
Nice to see she's found her rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can see her confidence. Everything she's putting up from long range, it seems to be going down.
Pass to Hayes. And rebounded by Brink.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
Johnson outside. Three-pointer. No good on that shot. Now here is Hayes. 25 points in the game. On the wing, Fagbenle. Hayes with it. She's against Johnson. A shot by Thornton, no good.
It hasn't been a very good day for her, guys, and her team really needs her, desperately needs her to start burying those shots.
Here's Johnson. They grab their own miss. Here's Jackson. Here's Hamby. And at last, they get one to fall.
Tremendous work by Hamby, winning the rebound. He puts it right back up to the bucket.
Outside Hayes. Pick by Fagbenle. To the middle. Good D by De'Erica Hamby.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Johnson outside for three. And it's Billings with the rebound. Pass to Burton. Here's Billings. Now here is Thornton. Johnson defending. 6 on the shot clock. And that one drops for her.
Great communication between teammates there.
And the Sparks with possession here. Johnson outside. Launches a three. Buries the long-range jumper.
I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
Up top, Billings. Pass to Hayes. And here's Thornton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. That shot, no good.
She's still looking for her first three-pointer of the second half after hitting just one three-pointer in the first half.
Johnson outside. The three is up, and the Sparks another three.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if she winds up that wide open in three-point range. Now, I'm sure that was not the plan.
And 10 of their last 12 points now have come off an assist.
They're just moving the ball well, getting everybody involved.
Johnson outside. Lets the three fly. Drills it from outside.
Nice offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage.
And it's the Valkyries' ball. It's Burton. Here's Hayes. And the shot goes in.
You know, they've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
There's the three. Johnson can't get it to go. Outside Hayes. Billings. Ring covering. Count it.
Oh, man. She is so good at making those lead passes.
Johnson outside. Fires the three. The three-pointer is on target. Johnson. Now Burton. Up top, Billings. Pass to Hayes. And she banks in the layup.
A big-time battle inside. Tiffany Hayes winning that one.
And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Johnson outside. Takes the three, and the Sparks another three. Johnson. Here's Hayes. She's got 29 points for the game. Pass to Burton. Pick by Fagbenle. Here's Hayes. Oh, Brink, get that shot out. Johnson with it. Non-stop scoring machine here. Fires for three. And the rebound goes to the Valkyries. Jackson with the steal. And here is Johnson. The three ball. The shot comes out. And so it's Golden State with it. Outside Billings. It's Burton. To the inside. And that one's good. Hayes.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Now the Sparks with it. Johnson outside. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer. Now Burton. Down low. Here's Fabenle. Good D by De'Arica Hamby.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Sparks on top. And we're rolling here again with the fourth. Substitution here for Golden State. Here's Johnson. One thing we can all agree on, it's great to see the WNBA continue to expand.
Yeah, the Bay Area finally got a team, and they followed that up quickly by announcing teams in Toronto and Portland.
And remember, too, 3 more teams are coming after those 2 in Toronto and Portland. And beyond those 3 teams that they're going to add, the league got so many bigs from pretty much everywhere in this country and in Canada as well.
And that one's good. Hayes.
Well, despite the play of the team, she has done exceptionally well here.
Pass to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. From past the arc, another 3 for the Sparks.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
And it's Hayes missing.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Here's Johnson. Another 3 for the Sparks.
It's been all one-way traffic here. They've really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
It just keeps increasing.
Pass to Thornton. Right side Billings. And here's Fabenle. She's guarded by Stevens. Now here is Hayes. Launches it. That one doesn't drop.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Three-pointer. And the Sparks, another 3.
She's had such a steady hand, and I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today.
Johnson outside. Here's the 3. The Valkyries pull it in. Fast break, here's the Valkyries. Thornton outside. Here's Burton. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Johnson with it. Thornton picks her up. Johnson outside. For three. They get it again. This one for three. Hits it from three-point range.
What are they thinking, leaving her with all that space out there? Don't they know that that's pretty much a layup for her?
Pass to Fagbenle. Yes, and a nice assist from Tiffany Hayes.
Used her strength to get in the post without much fight from the D.
They need to do a better job next time and muscle up on her. I mean, that's just too easy.
Johnson outside, jacks up a three, and it's Billings with the rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson pulls it in.
Credit the D there. Got in her face, got her hands up, made sure she was not comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on her, didn't allow her the space she needed to get a good shot off. I just love that effort.
It's Burton. And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you just have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it. We saw the excellent defense, a potent offensive effort, and they were pretty much dominant.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.
Hey, Elizabeth.
Hi.
Go ahead.
You've had some good games so far, but I consider this to be your breakout game of the season. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think that's a fair statement. Yeah, I've been able to contribute in different ways and make an impact so far, but I think this is the first game where I feel like I really lit up that stat sheet.
So, first-year players often have a memorable welcome to the WNBA moment, sort of an introduction to the league. What was yours?
You know, I thought I knew what it felt like to get hit by a screen, but getting caught up and crushed by Steph Dolson, that felt like a true initiation. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Gotcha.
it would have to be that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, so she went crazy again. She got 119 points, so that was still, that's still decent. I got more the last game, but hey, 119 points, that's, you feel me? So yeah, she still went crazy for sure. I'm still 82. Man, I should have went to 83 or whatever I go to after 82, bro, cause they tripping right now. Like, that should have went up. But yeah, she went crazy though, man. So I'm gonna be back with y'all like for game 5 whenever I get back on. But until then, man, later.